But Rob G, give us the last tweet. He made 2 tweets, deleted each of them, but the message got across. It's already been on SportsCenter. It's all over. I don't know why you think you can delete it and it's not going to hit. But Rob G, read the tweet to us.
This is from LaTweet Delete James.
Rob, you can
big baby, big baby.
Wow.
That's what LeBron's a big baby. Stop it.
Wow.
So what? So what? People look at your team and it's the oldest team in the league and they question it. Oh my God, everybody's supposed to be on your bandwagon and think the Lakers are the greatest thing since sliced bread? Or can people give their honest analysis that it's an older team? There are a lot of question marks. There are a lot of concerns about guys staying healthy through an 82-game season. I don't think any of those comments are outrageous or ridiculous. What is he talking about? My God, worry about playing basketball. Why guys so caught up on analysts? That's what we get paid for. What are we supposed to do? Get on the radio and rubber stamp every damn thing you do? That's not how it works, LeBron James. Sorry. These guys are so damn sensitive. It's ridiculous.
It kills all the yeah buts to me. It answers every question now.
See,
like
I'm
there
not
was the
there.
Question. People can go ahead. You think there are?
I disagree from the standpoint that you're looking at his career and saying that everything that Steph's done. There's 2 things that still stick out, which you can always use in the equation. Is that it's his team. They choked down a 3-1 lead, which had never happened. And he was there. He was the guy that couldn't get 1 win. And number 2, would he have 2 championships?
I mean, that's a fact.
No,
what
no.
is that? I'm just asking.
talking
like,
about
that's
in the
not. Is that a
conversation.
question?
No. I'm just saying.
He ain't perfect.
No. That's what I'm saying. When I look at his,
I didn't say he was perfect. I think he's answered every question.
They act like that never happened. Is what I'm trying to say. Like that's not a part of his dialogue. People.
No, I think they're just saying that doesn't take away from his greatness.
I think it does.
How can LeBron be the second best ever with what happened against Dallas?
He didn't lose, but nobody's ever done 3-1.
Yeah, but LeBron, very few superstars have melted down like LeBron did in 11, like Magic did in 84.
LeBron is a different animal because of the numbers and the sheer numbers of what he will eventually have. So when you look at LeBron,
he's a better player.
No, yes. I know, but also the numbers. He's going to be the all-time leading scorer. He's done all his things, the most points in the playoffs because of his longevity and being in the postseason that much. So he has a different criteria for me. And I'm just saying the other part is, would he really have 4 championships without Kevin Durant?
Would Magic have 5 without Kareem?
That it goes both ways. It goes for Durant and it goes for Steph, who agreed to having Kevin Durant. He could have stopped it and said, we don't need Kevin Durant. Let's do our own thing. I don't want Kevin Durant. He could have done that, but
why
he didn't.
should he have done that?
Because he wanted to have his own thing. I don't need another star.
He does have his own thing.
Nobody's taking anything
Here's the difference between Steph and Durant. Steph is proven before Durant got there and after Durant left that he could win without Durant. Durant hasn't proven he can win without Steph. So to say that they're the same is ridiculous.
It's not. It is the same. Has
Durant proved it?
By joining forces. I mean, Chris.
Even if you take away, let's say, hold on. Even if you take away the two championships with Durant, Steph still has 2, and Durant has none.
Yeah, but Durant
how can you say it's the same
got
thing?
To a finals when he was younger.
He got to a finals.
He got to a finals.
Now we giving you props for getting to a finals.
No, but don't make it like he had no shot.
You gotta win, baby. And has Durant won anything without Steph?
No. My point is the same way that people make. The same way that people
has
make
he won anything without Steph?
For Steph, the last 2 years because of injury.
You're hating.
No, I'm not.
877-99 on Fox. 877-996-63.
I have a reporter's notebook.
You clearly got please.
I don't have pom-poms.
Because if you were being objective, you would understand.
I'm not a pom-pom guy.
You wear a skirt and a pom-pom for Aaron Rodgers.
I'm a reporter.
If you were being objective as an objective reporter, then you wouldn't
You're going to tell me what objective is, Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what objective is.
You're the biggest homer.
You would not be saying...
You're a prisoner of the moment, a homer all the time.
What
That's
moment?
all you ever do.
The last 8 years? Is that a moment?
Always. Last year, I don't remember when he didn't have any points in the fourth quarter or in overtime against Memphis that I remember you saying this. And now you're telling me Steph. Oh, I knew Steph was going to win.
I never said that. I never said I knew they were going to win.
I'm asking you, why did you pick Steph?
Hold on.
Why did you pick Steph?
If I'm going to let you talk, then you got to let me talk. When did I say I knew we were going to win? Other than picking them before the series. When did I say it, Rob Parker?
I'm asking you.
No, I'm asking you. When did I say it?
Steph
Don't
is the
put
top
words
10
in my
player
mouth,
and is the greatest. How come you didn't pick him to win the championship?
Look, if you don't want to have a discussion.
Did you pick him? I'm asking you.
Yes, before the series, I picked him.
No, but I'm talking about before the playoffs. You picked the Suns.
No, I didn't. Yeah, right, I did. So just because he's a top 10 player means I had to pick him. I didn't pick the Lakers.
Okay.
LeBron's a top 10 player. Guys. If you're going to argue and debate with me, come with some logic and not just emotion. Only one. The only human being in existence who has this take. The floor is yours, Mr. Parker.
Bob Meyer, Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors. Save your money! Do not sign Steph Curry under any circumstances. It's all over. Let it go. What are you doing? This will be the worst contract in the history of sports if you re-sign Steph Curry to a supermax of more than $200 million. Don't be foolish. Don't be greedy. Okay, it's okay to let stars go. Michael Jordan played for the Washington Wizards. They didn't re-sign Mike. You don't have to re-sign
Mike
Steph.
left.
No. When Mike asked, but Mike
they would have kept him. He wanted Jackson kept.
Is this my
Phil
take
Jackson.
or your take? No, do not do this. Do not. You know what? You could go to the tallest building in San Francisco and dump that $200 million off the balcony, and it would be the same exact thing. This is, you got an opening, Golden State. Run the other way. Run from Steph Curry. I'm telling you, this will be a mistake.
Enough by saying that Rob Parker has not been paid by anyone. We did not sit down before the show and say, let's come up with something, a real juicy debate. Rob, can you say something crazy so we can really have a great conversation?
That's
there was
never
none
happened.
of that. And no one has pictures of Rob that I know of, at least.
Not yet.
No one
Maybe
has
tonight.
any pictures. So he has not been compelled to say this by anyone. Rob Parker, first of all, I love you. You're my boy. I love doing the show with you. We've been friends for almost 30 years. But this is the absolute worst take. And I'm saying something to a guy that's counted Tom Brady out since 2012. This is the absolute worst take I've ever heard from you. Organization. And so, come on, man. Unbelievable. Do yourself a favor, Rob, and don't write that column tomorrow for Deadspin. Take another route. I just gave you all the facts. Take another route. I'm trying to save you.
This column is going to burn up the internet for people who didn't hear our radio show tomorrow. You just watch and see. Blind Seahawks fan in Olympia, Washington. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up?
What's up, gentlemen? How are you doing today?
Doing good.
Good, brother. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, Rob Parker, do you have a trash can for me? Because this take makes you going to throw up. This is worse than Tom Brady.
Those championships with Durant, okay, that's not on your name. These championships
Really?
and the rest of
I could have sworn he has 3 rings.
No, Durant had won those 2. Durant won the last 2.
So is Oscar Robertson a top 20 player, Andre?
Yeah, Oscar Robertson got him that chip in 71, and he would have got more.
Yeah, who was the main guy on that team? It wasn't Oscar. It was Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oscar won 2. Hold on. You challenged me. I told you I bite. Stop it with the you got to do it on your own. Because nobody's done it on their own.
Steph can't even make the playoffs. Bordello in Chicago.
He still disagreeing with you, Rob.
You're on the I Couple Fox
Don't lose
Sports
sight.
Radio.
You haven't. Nobody's agreed yet.
Hey, how you guys doing? First time caller, man.
Man,
My
look at
man.
all these first-time callers.
We
right?
loving
See?
it, baby.
We open it up for everybody.
I love y'all, man. But hey, Rob Parker, man, is you on drugs though? I gotta ask that, man. Is you on? Are you crazy?
What's the tallest building? What's the tallest building in Chicago? Is it still the Sears Tower?
It's still the Sears Tower.
Yep. You know what? Take that $200 million, go up to the top of the Sears Tower, and just chuck it off. You'll get the same return as signing Steph Curry to an extension.
Rob, when I was 14 years old, I played my father in a game of one-on-one basketball. Now, he had been beating up on me for my whole life in basketball. So for him to beat me, wasn't a big deal, right? You know, I always beat my boy. You know, this ain't no big deal. But for me to beat him, I beat him. It was so embarrassing for my dad, he never played basketball again. But for me, it was life-changing. I had finally arrived. Why? Because I was a son beating his father.
No, but I mean, it's not
a big
but
deal.
you're making it like your story you just gave was when you finally beat your father. They've beaten the Chiefs before.
Yeah,
so it's not that.
It is that because the Chiefs are the team that's won the division the last 6 years. The Chiefs are the team that's been to the AFC
division's
title
not
game
on the line
last 4
tonight.
years. I would not be surprised
That you're not saying anything.
The Chargers win.
What does that mean, Chris? I will not be surprised. What does that mean? So you're not committing.
It means let me. It's English.
Help me out.
I will not be surprised if the Chargers win. You don't
that
understand what that means?
Yeah,
if you listen, if
non-committal.
you stop interrupting, I'll finish my statement. I will not be surprised if the Chargers win.
That's non-committal.
I would be absolutely stunned if the Chiefs blow them out.
Chris,
I would be stunned if the Chiefs blow them out.
But you haven't said who's winning. Who do you got? Kansas City?
I just said. What do you mean? I haven't said anything.
Who's going to win?
I think the Chiefs are going to win a close game.
Okay.
Fine, but don't act like I didn't say anything when I said I wouldn't be surprised.
That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
Does.
No, it doesn't.
I won't be surprised.
No, it doesn't. It means
Have you ever been surprised
nothing.
in your life?
No, but when you say that about a game,
here's what you say,
here it
Rob.
is. No, hear me out. When you say that, you give yourself both sides.
I'm not trying to give myself an out.
That's
I'm
what
just
it means.
having a conversation.
But I'm trying to tell you that's what it means, so that if the Chiefs won, you'll say, I said that they would win. If they lose, you go, I told you not to be surprised. You didn't say that. That's what I'm trying to say.
But I'm not. I mean, we're talking. Everything I say isn't a proclamation, a prediction. Everything doesn't have to be a prediction.
I just hear it too often where people.
But don't bring that to me, because when it's time to make a prediction, I make a prediction.
When people use that to me, it's a middle.
People, you ain't talking to people.
It's a middle.
Well,
I just told you. That's why I called you out on it. I don't think it's
call me out.
Yeah, I did.
Call me out on what? You didn't. I wasn't making a prediction. That's you. Okay. That's fine. If you're limited in that way,
I'm limited,
and you only can understand black
at Columbia
and white,
Journalism School. I'm limited. At a PhD at NYU, I'm limited. I'm so dumb.
We gonna throw out credentials
yes, because you're trying to say I'm dumb or something.
No,
like I don't know.
Say you only understand
limited.
Black and white.
You're limited. You don't know what you're talking about.
You can't understand.
You kidding me? You must be crazy.
And Rob, he was told, and I think I mentioned this to you before. Steph Curry is only the third player in NBA Finals history. Now, Rob G, check this out. He's the third player in the NBA Finals history to average 25 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds a game on 55% true shooting. The other two, Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Now, there are actually 4 players, Rob G, that have averaged 25, 5, and 5, along with Steph, MJ, and LeBron, is Kobe Bryant, but Kobe didn't do it on the 55% true shooting. It's somewhat, it's somewhat fair, but it also, to me, look, a basketball game isn't won, or a championship isn't won in a moment.
No, I got
won over the course of a 48-minute game. And that is sometimes that does bother me. The commentary from you and others bothers me because it narrows down a 48-minute game to the last 10 seconds.
Okay, but let me just say this.
And that's just not how it works. If Steph's not dropping his 25 points, they're not even in position for someone to make a game-winning shot in the last 10 seconds.
But here's what I'm going to say. You can look at KD has 2 of those shots in his only
What
2.
shots?
Well, big shots. The one in front of LeBron's face.
There were no big shots in that series.
Hold on.
Why people be hating on Steph?
Is that it?
People meaning Rob Parker.
I don't have a moment for you, man, but I don't really need a moment.
Nobody has a moment. You don't have a moment because he hasn't had one. That's the problem.
His whole career is a moment. Real
You don't have a moment.
At least the last 8 years.
Calling balance this out from the Steph Curry hype man. Chris, slow down a little bit, okay?
Yes.
Nah, go get. Let me hear what you got to say. Come on.
Okay. Well, you better back off because you're challenging. You know I'll come at you like freight train. You know I come.
Yo,
come on, give it to him. Give it to him.
Bring it on, bro. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Because he can shoot threes. Just like the caller said, you can identify him. He's got more fans that way. Kids, everybody likes him. So they don't want to criticize him. Now, I'm going to give you a guy.
He gets plenty of criticism.
That the opposite of this, LeBron James, you criticize everything he does, no matter what it is. And there's a guy do it every day. Steph, nobody wants to criticize him because they like him.
Hold on, Mark. Keep Mark on the line.
100%.
You are flat out wrong.
100% right, Mark.
No, 100. Rob, and you know this. LeBron absolutely gets criticized. I'm a LeBron guy, but he gets criticized. But don't sit here and act like Steph don't get criticized.
He doesn't.
You don't criticize him.
Rob,
you're the hype man, bruh. You're the hype man all day, every day.
He never criticizes Steph.
Rob, did I criticize him after game 1?
Well, you had no choice with a 6 scoreless.
I had a choice.
What?
You got a choice too, and you never criticize certain guys. I'll criticize whoever if it's warranted. I know LeBron way better than I know Steph. I've done way more into one-on-one interviews with LeBron than Steph, but I've been critical of him too, just like I'll be critical of Steph. To sit here and say people aren't critical of Steph, it's just lunacy. Because people
they make it like Steph, he hasn't done anything. Nobody criticizes his defense. Everybody.
First of all, you need to chill. The Steph can't play defense narrative needs to stop.
I said they never criticize his defense.
He's become now a solid defender.
They like Steph Curry because the kids like him because they're the same size and they can pick Steph Curry up. So that's why they feel good like that.
All right, we got Antonio Daniels joining us in a moment. Don't use that tomorrow night at your open mic. All right,
Not tomorrow. Thursday night. It's Tuesday.
Thursday. Yeah.
Thursday
okay.
night.